I just finished watching Industrial Soundtrack for the Urban Decay. I think I said in the last video that I would let you know what kind of stuff is on the bonus content, or kind of get into a little bit of the bonus content. As you can see on the TV there, I may get a close-up there. That is what is on the bonus content DVD, or well, the extra content that's on the DVD that comes with this. And there's two Throbbing Gristle stories, well, not stories, two Throbbing Gristle features. One of them is with Cozy Fanny Tootie and Chris Carter, and the other is Genesis P. Orge. There's also Cabaret Voltaire in there, as well as Non and SPK, and also the record label Anzen, and also the record label Hands. And yeah, it's a half an hour extra half hour worth of content, which is cool. There's some interesting stories that they didn't include in the main DVD documentary, but yeah, just interesting stories. Like even further back, like Genesis gets into how they got into, or how they kind of how Coon kind of started, and you know, and then how it kind of evolved from there, and you know, that kind of thing. Cozy Fanny, or Chris and Cozy, they kind of talk about you know, their roles and how they kind of joined up with TG and stuff like that, and well, how Chris joined TG and Cozy and Genesis were kind of doing stuff already. Cabaret Voltaire. It's all just interesting stories. I'm not going to get into all of it. I would say the content is good. The content is good. For some reason I thought Trent Reznor was in this, but I guess I was mistaken. He's not. So he's not in the documentary or the bonus content. For some reason I thought he was, but I guess I was mistaken. I just want to make a note. Obviously I recommend getting this if you want to support the company that put this together and support those folks. I will say you have to be careful. You have the right DVD player if you get this, or Blu-ray player, because it only works in certain machines, because this is coming from the UK and their format is different or something. So I initially put it in my other DVD player, but it didn't work, and I was like, oh fuck, did I buy something I can't fucking watch here? So threw it into my computer and works perfectly fine. So yeah, you just want to be careful when you after purchasing this, that you have or you want to be careful that you have the right DVD player or whatever to play this if you do purchase it. There's the back side. Yeah, overall good. It's good, and I'm glad I got it. Like I said, I wanted to add this to my collection because I love industrial music. It's lots of inspiration there. I love knowing the history. I love, you know, the histories of the bands and that were, you know, kind of the pioneers of the scene and stuff. And there's something actually in this extra content that Genesis mentions that is kind of like, oh, that's very interesting. You know, it's just very interesting that Genesis would say something like that. So I would say check it out and watch the extra content that Genesis the Genesis is a part of, and it's very interesting what they say. So I think that's it. I'm glad I have this in my collection now. so I can watch it anytime I want to, or have friends over and have, you know, we can all watch it, all my musician friends, all that kind of stuff. I know in today's day and age, like, who buys physical items, and for me, like, you know, I do both digital and physical, and quite frankly, you know, I think, at least for me, you know, having something like this on your shelf, to me, there's a story associated with it. It's like it's on your shelf, and if somebody comes over and they go, "Oh, you've got this," and it's like, yeah, and they're like, "Oh, wow," and you know, like, you know, you can, at least I can tell people I went to the fucking premiere here in Calgary or whatever the fuck it was, and you know, there's stories associated with it, and I think it's important to support these kind of things. It's important to support your bands, your local bands. Obviously, it's important to support bands in general, and personally, I prefer physical over digital. I do both, but I do prefer physical because, like I said, there is a story associated with those pieces. So, yeah. Anyway, I think that's it for this video. So, hope you folks are doing well, and see you in the next video. Fuck yeah.